Hampton Roads, I am here with your market update. We are going to be discussing what it looked like for the climate of the Hampton Roads market for the month of October. We're going to be comparing the numbers for last month, well, the month of September, and last year for the month of October. So we're going to be comparing October 2024 and September to October of 2025. Whatever, let's just get into it. It'll make sense when I start. Okay, so your market update, your average median price for the 757 Hampton Roads area, and I'm just doing specifically 757 Hampton Roads area, not all of Virginia, just the Hampton Roads. We're looking at a median sales price of $350K. That median sales price is actually down by 3.2% from the month of September of this year, but it's actually up 2.9%. And so I know that we're waiting for this drop in prices, but year over year, and even every city that I've done individual market updates for, you'll see an increase in the price of the average price of homes year over year. So prices are not necessarily going down, but they're not flying up either. They're moving at a pretty slow rate. So something to keep in mind. Excuse me. Your closed sales in the month of October, there were 1,853 closed sales, which is a pretty good number. And it's actually up 1% from last year in October, but it's down almost 2% from September of 2025. So closed sales went down just a little bit month to month, but we also know that we have a lot going on in the economy and in the country. And so I could see why maybe closed deals went down, but it literally less than 2%. So it wasn't like a big drop. So although I know that there's a lot going on, that doesn't have to be a deterrent if you are ready and if you are stable and good to go. Honestly, could be a perfect time for you since some people are out of the game right now. Your average days on market, though, has increased overall in the 757, and I think maybe 5 out of the 7 to 8 cities that I've done individually, their days on market has increased, and so we're at a 24 average days on market. So overall in Hampton Roads, if your house is sitting for around 3 weeks, don't be alarmed. That's pretty average. You're not the only one. That has gone up from even the month of September by 4%, and from last year that has increased almost 12%. So the average days on market is going up, which could be a very good thing for buyers. You got a little more time to look. It could be a not so great thing for sellers who are looking to move quickly, but honestly, it's truly up to you, because these numbers are just average numbers. Houses are still flying in a few days or in a weekend. And so if your house is up to par, if you're listening to what your agent is telling you to do, you will still see your house move at a pretty quick rate. But also don't be alarmed if it's not moving as quickly as you thought. Buyers are just kind of taking their time right now. There were 2,702 new listings in Hampton Roads in the month of October, which is actually up 6.5% from the month of September. So seeing more inventory, which is a really good thing. And we're seeing more inventory overall year over year. So it's incredible to just know that the market is still moving. And I think I know the numbers don't lie. So I know, for some it might seem a little weird, or when people ask me how's the market doing, the market truly is still going. And if people have to move or sell, they're doing just that. Active inventory in the Hampton Roads is at 5,052 homes that are active for sale right now. That number is up 7% from September, but it's down from what the market was looking like when it comes to August. So August, in those summer months, we had a little bit more inventory than what we were seeing in October. Not to fret though, because year over year, that inventory has gone up 13%, which is truly good. It's a good thing. Year over year, your inventory is going up. If you were looking last year and you really weren't finding much, maybe you'll find it now because inventory has gone up. I know there are also a lot of new construction builders out there. They have a lot of inventory. They're, putting the homes up, and they're actually getting people into those homes. And so the inventory is out there. The market is moving. Don't be discouraged. If you are in a place where you can move, go ahead and talk to your realtor and your lender. If you're in a place where you're looking to sell, just make sure you're really trying your best to follow the advisement of your real estate agent so that your home doesn't sit longer than it could, if you would have taken the advisement of your agent. And also ask about creative ways to make that advisement come to life. If they're asking you to maybe stage your home, see what creative ways we could use to stage a house. If you believe or think that staging is out of your price range. If you need to do a few repairs, contact a few different contractors and see good contractors, but compare and contrast prices. Just because you talk to one contractor doesn't mean you have to go with them. Go out there and compare, ask your friends, family, and of course Google what those contractors are doing out there and see if you can get maybe a better price for some of the smaller or cosmetic repairs that you need done to your house. And so there are ways to get the deal done. So third piece of advice is make sure that your agent is talking to that other agent. Whether you're on the buy or the sell side, communication is key right now because we're all looking to get the deal done. And so that's my advice for you. I will be back to you next month with another market update. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. Events. There are some events coming up. I have a few events coming up. Santa's in a lot of different locations. You'll find some of the locations down in the description below this video. About the different Santa events throughout the Hampton roads. I personally am bringing Santa to Norfolk quite a few times, and Hampton, he'll be in Hampton about two or three times in Hampton. We're considering possibly a location in Newport News. Not too certain about that yet, but he's already taken Santa Vic has already taken bookings, and I know that there are a few places with Santa events coming up. As far as events that I know of offhand, of course, Williamsburg, Christmastown, they have good discounts right now on Christmastown tickets. Norfolk is having their Illumination Day Parade on November 22nd. There is also a Christmas ornament making happening in the city of Suffolk at their museum, and the city of Chesapeake at the Great Bridge Museum. So there are plenty of things to do out there for family fun. I know that Norfolk is about to start their Christmas lights tour. City of Newport News and City Center has a lot of Christmas light activities and events going on for the winter months. And so make sure you go out to the markets that are happening, get your fall and winter treats and things that you can only get during those seasons, and make sure that you go out and you support those local businesses out there. I will see you next month, and thank you for tuning in.